Hey, what's going on YouTube? Back doing just a little quick update for you guys. So obviously I didn't end up doing the Sydney Motorsport Park the last few rounds. We just had to get out of Queensland as quick as we possibly could. We're back down in New South Wales at the moment. We're at Mum and Dad's place, and we are planning on moving back up there very shortly. I don't know if I mentioned that to you. Hang on, there's shit on my screen. I don't know if I mentioned that to you in the last video, but the last video I did saying that I was coming back, I was in self-isolation for 14 days, and that's when I got all the good news that I could come back and do YouTube and whatever else for you guys. So quick update, Darwin is on this weekend, and that's going to be really good. The Triple Crown. It was supposed to be on this weekend, last weekend, but unfortunately due to COVID-19 and all the procedures and whatever else the Supercars have been taking, they couldn't end up doing it. So hopefully this weekend all the teams can get past the border. Pray to God that they can. But from what we understand, it is a go this weekend. So you will be getting a recap. Yeehaw, finally. Also, some pretty exciting news. Start of next year, so the 2021 season, I will be doing the recaps, but I'll be doing it in a podcast form. So that's kind of interesting. They're going to go, I don't know, 45 minutes to nearly an hour, these podcasts. So you're going to be hearing a lot more talking and a lot more stuff happening, going on and whatever else. At the moment, it's just me, and moving back up to Queensland as well, it will just be me for the time being, until I can sort something out and maybe even get someone to come in to the podcast show, sit down and we can chat about it and whatever else, which would be really cool. Saves me doing all the work and whatever else with all the editing and stuff. Hopefully I can find someone that's got like good editing skills that can do it on a computer and all that good stuff. So that's pretty exciting. Hello. My dog's here. Come up here. Come on. Up here. Come on. We're talking about supercars, and at the moment we're talking about my dog. What are you doing? So yeah, good stuff. It's all happening very shortly. This is Hazem, everyone. He's an American bulldog. I don't know if you guys have met Hazem before, but he weighs more than me. He's so fat. Hello. How you going? He's very camera shy too. He doesn't like the camera. Don't you, darling? Yeah, you don't. So yeah, awesome. Jesus. Some good stuff happening very shortly. So yeah, you guys will be getting a recap this weekend for the Darwin Triple Crown. Quick news about Bathurst as well. So with all the COVID stuff going on and whatever else, we do have a campsite up there too. So we usually go up for the 10 days and whatever else and enjoy ourselves, get on the drink and sit down and enjoy the sound of V8s running around the track and whatever else. But unfortunately, this year, me and my dad have decided, due to COVID, we don't want to risk it. We don't want to risk going up and potentially getting sick, or better yet, making anyone else sick. So I'm kind of looking out for my own health, and yet potentially saving other people's health, if that makes any sense at all. So yeah, unfortunately we've come to the decision that we're not going to be doing Bathurst this year. We still have our campsite, which is good. We had to renew so we could renew for next year. So if we didn't renew for this year, regardless of COVID or whatever, if we didn't renew for this year, we couldn't have renewed for next year, which would have sucked. And I'd rather take a year off going up there than risking going up there, getting sick, and then possibly not being able to do it next year. So, like I said, I'm kind of looking out for my own self, my own personal health, and everyone else's as well. So, and there's a few people that I know that aren't going up. There's a couple of neighbours that aren't going up, a few friends that aren't going up. So regardless if Bathurst happens with or without crowd, we will not be going up at all. So that's a bit of a shame, because I know that you guys enjoy the 7-day video from Monday to the following Monday or Sunday, whenever I stop recording. So that's going to be a very, very big downside to the channel this year, but it's all in good. It's all in. You right there? It's all in good. You know what I mean? Like it's all for a good thing, just to keep myself and my father safe, and also everyone around us safe as well. So yeah, we've decided to do that, and we're going to save a shitload of money this year. I know that. So but yeah, so some exciting. That's pretty much it. So some really exciting news that we're doing the recap this weekend, which is great. You'll possibly get the video on Monday, Tuesday, the absolute latest. And there's not that many categories on either, so I'm pretty sure it's just the supercars. I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a look at the event program thing to have a look and see what's actually on. If it's just the supercars, then awesome, cool. If it's like Dunlops and all that other cool stuff, like that's always good too, to have other categories in. This makes the weekend go a little bit quicker, I guess. But it'd be good just to, you know, sort of focus on just the V8s for now. Since I've been back from Queensland, we've been back since the 17th of June, and I haven't even watched, I didn't even get to see Sydney Motorsport Park. I know that Lee got on the podium twice, I'm pretty sure, I think, which was great. And Scott McLaughlin won a race, and I think he won both. I can't really remember, it was so long ago, but I'm pretty sure that Scotty Mac won both races and Lee finished second in one of them. And who else won that weekend? I think Jack LeBrock won one as well. So it's pretty it's pretty evenly matched this year, which is pretty cool, considering that, you know, this is pretty much round one of the supercars. Like last week was round one, or whenever it was. So it is going to go pretty quick this year, but yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully Lee can get on the podium for Bathurst. Oh my god, if that happened, I would be so cut sick that if Lee ended up winning or getting on the podium for Bathurst, I would like be devastated, because one, I'm not there, and two, it would have been really good to be passionate up on the hill if he got on the podium, because you guys know, Mad Lee Holsworth fan, absolutely love him, and he's a good mate of mine actually. We actually talk and whatever else, so it's kind of not like a fan to driver kind of relationship, it's more like a friendship now. Like whenever we see each other, we actually talk about life and not just about racing and whatever else, so it's really good. Well, that's what you get when you're 15 years supporting the same driver, regardless if he's in a Holden, Ford, Mercedes, back to a Ford, back to a Holden, wherever he goes. So it's really good. Also, I'd like to know, bit of a Q&A thing too. Who's your favourite driver, and how long have you been supporting them for? Leave comments down below. I'll have a bit of a read of them later on. I'll make sure that I reply to all of your messages. As you know, Lee Holsworth, moi. 15 years strong, going well. I have pretty much all of his merch. I was wearing his Bottle shirt, jacket from last year. And it's funny too, because every time when I wear his old merch, he always ends up driving for a new car the next year. So like, I missed out on the Press and Hire years. So I went up to Bathurst a couple of years ago in the Press and Hire stuff, and then he went to Ford, and then I ended up buying his who was he driving with at Ford when he came over? Pretty sure it was it was a Bottle car. So I bought the first year's Bottle stuff at the start of last year, and then at the end of last year I bought all of his merch again, and now that he's with Truck Assist, I've got to buy all of his merch again. So it's like, ooh, money I need to spend just to support someone. But like even when he was with Erebus and all that stuff, I had all of his shirts, all of his stuff. Even like the mad times was when he was with Fujitsu Racing at Gary Moj's Motorsport, so I had all the GRM stuff. It was really, really good. So yeah, fun days. But yeah, guys, leave your comments down on who you support and how long you've been supporting them for, or if you're just a car manufacturer fan or an actual driver's fan or whatever, or if you're a team fan, doesn't really matter. Just leave your comments down and I'll have a read of them later, talk more about it and whatever else. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So a couple of things happening. That the podcast there'll be a podcast starting next year with the Supercars with Shane YouTube channel, which I'm really, really looking forward to. Bathurst is obviously not going to be going ahead, which sucks. The 7-day Venice video is always my favourite video during the year, and possibly your guys' favourite too. It usually goes for an hour or whatever, but that's how long the podcast is going to be going for now. So it's going to be really, really good to actually sit down and actually talk about the weekend and talk about, you know, what's going on behind the scenes and all that cool stuff as well. And also Darwin on this weekend. So guys, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, comment down on all your favorite stuff and your driver and all that stuff. Make sure you hit that notification to let you know that the videos are going up and whatever else. I'm going to be doing some fan interaction videos soon, so like Q&As and whatever else. So all those will be, although I will post them on my Twitter and possibly even Instagram and possibly even on here too, to let you know that I'm going to be doing a Q&A soon. And you just leave me some comments and I'll read them out during the talk and whatever else. So guys, do all that good stuff and I shall see you all next Monday for the Darwin Triple Crown. See you then.